because the human being dimension is not in the core of our development. They went out in January 2011, next door in Tahrir Square, asking, very simple, for bread, freedom, and equality. عيش, حرية, عدالة اجتماعية. This was what they wanted, actually. This is only very simple statement they wanted to have from the country, from any government that comes here. But going to the United Nations understanding of sustainable development. Sustainable development is an inclusive approach. So it's not the top of the society, they are working in business, receiving money, and it will come down at a certain point. It's an inclusive approach. And you have to take special care of the poorest. Aish, the bread, here is mentioned in this definition. And also to think of strategies that are action-oriented. You have to be an action-oriented decision maker. And collaborative. Think about the keywords, because these are the keywords that our kids in the schools should learn. Collaboration. We asked the kids in the schools and they said, we don't have any teamwork activities. And that's why we as adults cannot work together today, because we did not learn that in the schools at the earlier stage. So changing our consumption and production pattern. How we switch off the light at home. And this is a kind of consumption pattern. Lifestyle has to follow a certain approach. To protect and preserve our natural resources for the next generation and reduce the inequality. And this is the equality that the people were asking in the street. عدالة اجتماعية. So, in the definition of sustainable development is exactly what the Egyptians were asking in the revolution, without even knowing that this is sustainable development. They don't care. They don't care about the professor at the university explaining the theory of sustainable development. They feel it. They feel that they are not. This is, you hear it from every Egyptian. We felt after the revolution that this is our country. Before it was not ours. It was for somebody else. It was just a small group. So, and that's why we thought of EduCamp. I'm sorry for the long introduction, but this was important for me to come to the point, and this is our starting point. And the project started even before the revolution, because it was clear for many people working in Egyptian universities that we have to move in this direction. We have to help schools, because we have to start at a very early stage with introducing sustainable development in the Egyptian curricula and the Egyptian schools. These are the partners involved in the project. I think I mentioned them already. The 7 Egyptian